hene ewo ha asaka ewo ha se ene car tie ewo ha ene esophagus enso ha na amafo tibi as Jack ya edi am squad na mu good street is watching mu di ne de ano ehye dodo na yo squad wa o killer names ngo o yo na twatwere matwa hene yo esophagus ewo ha se car tie ewo ha wo fa ben ewo ha asaka wo ha jese killers go already but we are be them as I mean choosing us and pushing our content, all content creators Charlie Yedamasi say to push your content. I mean, you talk about us, we discuss us, we also discuss you too. I mean, it's a symbiotic relationship. We thank you Pa Jack. My idea say most of the time when you see our content, you don't skip it, you tap on it, and we also use this opportunity to also tell you say yes sir so one who say your content fly or wenima subscribe to us na fi yenko yenim. We'll start by dancing around a couple of issues. Yen sakakra yen warm me up because we see PM on a Sunday evening say ayana and semne dosu but the event touch we are near ya finishing real quick. Patro mu coach he has a full coach Abubakar Watara. Patro mu no. O say 2024 mu oni na ado danko Akufo-Addo ne di o matem kese pa. Akufo-Addo and I were the most insulted people in 2024 in Ghana. He has a full coach. Coach Abubakar Watara. Ono na eka na asem. And it was quite interesting because the thing is how popular is even the local league? I mean, comparing yourself to Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo far-fetched. I think say onsi form, baby on no, I know the onsi form. I don't even know how well Hasselhoff performed in the 2024 league. I think so. Was it that year no more relegation? Was it that year and can come relegation? Yeah, motivate survivor. I think so. I mean, people will insult you. I mean, because these are traditional clubs. Were a lot of traditional following. So if you mess up over there, they will insult you. But it shouldn't. You can't be compared to that of Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo. I mean, he messed up for 8 years, and so the level of disappointment that people had in him, people are not even expecting you, Coach Abubakar Watara, to salvage any situation at a friend is a house of folk. What you say? When there's a downfall, and as a team, here now you say see from there, see the as no call for ma. Me sure say, I mean, sure say see the as a call for ma. Why don't we need wait to be because I mean I don't know the track record of Coach Abubakar Watara in the first place. Minim saw what track record be unlike Karim Zito, unlike the Golden Boy, your friend say Golden Boy, Refid Nidine Twasonokra, Wambium, Prosper Ogun Money at the other. I mean these people are professional coaches with a lot of track record. I do not know that of Coach Abubakar Watara. And you know, I know you're heavy. Misremo ebia misremo asama make manushe sumuna ase misremo ebia no heavy ebia no good track record but menya sure say on the level of Akufo-Addo the closest person that could be to Bakasi Edin attempt in 2024 and ben Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo might be Baumia ebia Baumizi. What I say if Baumia comes out to say that I'm tempted to because he was part of the administration that ran the country down in the end of and people were not even having it easy on him. Another person, wait, Makasi did attempt on a certain level might be Kelvin Taylor. Kelvin Taylor should GB from opposition angle. You know, bear with me. Let me know. So in 2024, this is the question that we're using to start our conversation today. In 2024, do you believe say Coach Watara Abubakar has a full coach, you know, or or a contestant, I'm sure comment section or just come in and let me know. Yes or no. Massive shouts going out to Elvis Trending Space. Elvis is Trending Space. Bogaspanki ujiramu dente. Nya ye trebele. 2024 I make kwabet maka. Na coach watara wo betimi level be. 2024 yeah no more kasa. Di omu di ma tempa 2024. Bra, edidi atem ku nipa on. Also fatu subiem na papa na kan adwene nkyere ni yi. Nti ase, fatu fane tu subiem. Coach Watara has of coach or say no 2024 or no ni nanado dan Kwaku ado omu ni di o ma tempa o boa nya no kre. Nya no kre ni hwe, woni bra bre. Oscar Philip I'll say just like you used to do it, Angel Entertainment show on Sunday evenings. Big up Slim. Charlie, big ups to you. Sunday and you ready? Yeah, no, you're transadada. Near BB and Sam Nusa, you be left, right, center, you be Musa. Mr. Comment section where you beam 2024. Do you believe what this guy is saying is true? If yes, let me know. If no, why not when you see a didn't attempt to see Ghana high in 2024? Drop comment section on your atum. On Facebook, we're live. On TikTok, we're live. On YouTube as well. Platforms in a more professional way. Yeah, warm me up. And these are some of the stories. Yeah, they warm me up. Unim said Pope in Sufrimu week way. Pope Francis last week was said this. Okay. So Sunday day, that means you run another week more. Or more, who said the AT Americans are also fagos. Or Kusiada memory da sum. Oh, Easter, right? Easter Monday. Say Easter Monday last week, Anna. Monday we are. Also, some memory da. Until omu week in a different. So week in a different. Memory da sum no. And the question other sum no is a difference. Small one be. And you who say but a small a day pe and a tea and tem. Auntie. Monfanche ususe obi ya oye confused kakra ho. But Pope you know see there officially Mr. Omakata body ni so akopeni krabre na eno na one of the conversation hot button conversation and ekoso during the week. I mean, first and foremost the Christian fraternity worldwide, in fact not just the Christian fraternity, but the impact of the Catholic Church in the world cannot be underestimated in any way, shape, and form. I mean, when it comes to every sector, whether it's religion, whether it's politics, whether it's education, health, they have contributed their quota. May a beneficiary of the Catholic Church in education. I attended a Catholic school. Almost some practice. I've been a part of it and I've seen it. It's for their group. They practice very solemn type of worship, and how they connect to their God and their Maker is amazing. I mean, may his soul rest in perfect peace. He will go down in history as the first pope to bless the same-sex marriage. On a shraso, say bema ne bema or now bani or ba, because now a hot button issue. Pa kesiye diana. Catholic Church in a standing no mu ha ombejina say bema peso ware bema Roman phobia me shraso Pope Francis na ojitu mu say say bema hu ne yonko bema say ne ho akono no ne beda. Why not? Betna, why not? He believed in the concept of say a universal love, so he will go down in history as the first pope to bless same-sex marriage. Catholic Church, I mean, in 2020, no, not just 2024, I mean, during his period, had different regions and problems that were peculiar to them. I mean, for Africa, the Catholic Church had issues with poverty, with finance and all that. I mean, had this problem, lack of funds. The BR, it's outro issues about Africa, lack of funds there. For the Americas and other parts, basically was attendance. People were not going to church that much, and it was also affecting the Catholic Church. And issues in those sides. There were other sides that were also, I mean, the Latin community that were also hit with same-sex marriage. So he tried to solve issues along different regions and in different regions of the world, or try to solve the problem. And the one that will forever stand out to be the same-sex marriage. And he did well. I mean, for people that are homophobic, may assure some more reservation because I saw in the comment section on one major streaming platform, major news outlet, and they were streaming the funeral, and the type of comments that were coming, all because he blessed same-sex marriage, different. But and so Africa high pastor ba konso atiesi conversation enso kire na adwen with respect to this same issue ba ku ya oka ho asem me pese etie sofo no ene se de asem a okan o say COVID-19 ene yi pope free o so wo me so yako
in 2020 they won't say this anywhere, but I can say it. The Pope, and I pointed it out during your Love World specials, the Pope, the late Pope, made a statement which I brought out, and I said that was not good. While he was trying to encourage the world to take the vaccines, he stated that if Jesus were here, he would have taken the vaccine. And I found that to be very insulting. And I talked about it. At that time, he was still with the globalists. He believed them and encouraged the world to take the vaccine. And he too took the vaccine. Okay? But it's not been well for a long time. And I'm stating that he was killed by the vaccine. Yesterday or day before, they said he had a stroke. Where did the stroke come from? Blood clots. And that's one of the most common causes of death from the vaccine. It's not the only one. That many of them who became ill, they will not tell you the truth. That's what I'm telling you. No one's going to tell you that he died as a result of the vaccine. So he would have received special delivery, vaccine specially packaged, just for him. So they knew how long. I warned you, I warned the whole world about taking those mRNA vaccines. And I also told you, no vaccine is good. Not one of them.
Yes, sir.
And they have never worked.
Yes, sir.
It's always been a deception.
Yes, sir.
I told you. So as they have these people dying, they won't tell you the cause. You dress it up. So they get sick and they can't be cured. They just get sick and sick and sick and get worse and worse and worse until it kills them. For some, very quickly. Suddenly. They call this one sudden death syndrome. So, just remember that I warned you. This was a very healthy Pope. And I told you that once that substance is inside your body, it can't leave. Once injected into your body, it does not leave. It doesn't go away. They have no scientific way to remove it. Because they never planned to remove it, so they never planned to get a solution for it. It was planned for death, to kill as many people around the world. Don't miss the next Your Love World specials, because I have a lot of information for you. This is our prayer program, and I don't want to dwell too much in some of these things. But you know, I feel pained that a pope like that would have his life cut short. And many around the world may not know
also
what led to it, but I've told you.
Now, I did my own research, a little research on the causes of death for the 88-year-old former Pope, Pope Francis. And, you know, but at 88, whatever you die of naturally will be called natural. will be called natural. And medical experts and public health officials have repeatedly debunked the claims that the COVID-19 vaccines can lead to fatal blood clots, as been proclaimed by Pastor Oyakhilome. And is it Nidino? Oyakhilome. But he has another name. Chris. Yeah, Pastor Chris. The Vatican confirmed that Pope, who was 88, died of natural causes, including a stroke and a heart failure condition commonly associated with elderly people. Well, this is not the first time Pastor Chris has faced criticism for spreading vaccine misinformation. I mean, during the pandemic era, he falsely linked COVID-19 to 5G technology, claiming, and he claimed that the mRNA vaccines alter DNA. That is a myth refuted by scientists. And he was fined 125,000 euros by a UK regulator Ofcom for broadcasting and misleading harmful information about COVID-19. Yes, Unipen. Chairman said that. I'm not sure he wants to be on the side of, he wants to go toe-to-toe with the Vatican on this. I don't be me too much. I'm just saying, Pastor Chris, who's that Pastor Chris? Jesus are normal old books, baby. What true books, pal, senior man. And up a fresh you, or a fresh at you. Why fresh at you? Hey. Well, religion, need it. And once some yes, you can. Religion has some day. Yes, you can. No day. Anyway, warm me up. HB, I'll be getting on to the phone lines, and then I'll be talking to Captain Planet CP, formerly of the group 4x4, and I can say formerly because issue na I could do that level. Mr. Rosa Captain Planet picture or what. Fatoso, and I'm going to send you screenshots of a convo that happened on the TL with respect to a 4x4X group. Now, it came into light when a social media user asked Captain Planet, said, Abena 4x44, say 4x4. 4x4 for Abena, or Mobabe, concert Buma and Ibisa, when is 4x4 coming back together? Now, Captain Planet, a former member of the under-defined music group 4x4, has dismissed calls from fans for the group to reunite. Now, the hip-hop group formed in 2000 by Captain Planet and Coded, formerly known as Abortion, and later Fresh Prince, captured the hearts of Ghanaians, a string of hit songs that garnered multiple awards and nominations and wins as well. However, the group became inactive in 2015, with both members shifting focus to their solo careers. Now, despite recent appeals from fans for a comeback, Captain Planet has taken to his X page on 21st of April 2025 to address the issue. Now, he stated that he and his colleague Coded are now too old to reunite and revive their music career as a duo. Why everybody they ask say when 4x4 is coming back? Master 4x4 no they come back anywhere. We are too old to form a group again. Our job is done. Long time ago, no more 4x4. We are good as brothers, he wrote. Now, the tweet of which I want to share some with you today, I don't know, also made a troubles this year now the Viato, because CP and we are maybe raising our phone lines and so I mean a wonderful gentleman. Like maybe a opportunity of meeting him one-on-one, but Obia on in a share one-on-one, Bia will tell you about how welcoming he is. A very, very fine gentleman. I mean, big ups to CP and my chairman. Hey, my chairman for his is here. They are live on the stream as well. My brother, I see we are still 4x4. Oh, that means Mr. Umfanchebe. Umfanchebe was still group no, 4x4. Still group near 4x4 and T. Me patroa. Also, yan share na fi yan raise CP on the line and have a conversation with him. With respect to comment na equal viral over the week. Let me see if I can read now. Now, the first tweet was just enjoy our old tunes. We might be performing group songs along the line at some point, but 4x4 group is not coming back together to be doing music together again. Everybody get over it. We are too grown to handle our individual talents. We don't have to be in a group before we do music. There were times a year artists me anyway ubia a drop o bangers coded a drop on the day and okay I said uji obi girl yeah that was CP's project. So Okase, I mean, we don't have to be in a group for us to be doing music. I understand him perfectly. So they don't really need to be in a group to be doing music. But I mean, people were also trying to read meanings, including myself. And yesterday on Showbiz Review Extra with myself and Boo God, Tilly, we're also trying to read meanings into it. I mean, they're in a group, etimijina, the test of time. I mean, looking at the duration, I'm sure they did like 15 plus years of active music together, right? Yeah. But can there be a group that can surpass that 15 years and still be active? I mean, we can also bring in the conversation of VIP and VIP. So almost transform a VVIP. But then composition, once it's not the original composition, we might be tempted to say, aha. But yeah, say you wait to me and chairman will line this one because I wanna have a conversation with him on this one. And because I'm on phone here. Chairman.
Hello.
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 Hey baby, I could see no that be myself. Oh no, I missed one number. I beg forgive me, I missed one number. Hey, where the voice is there, hello. Anna. voice we Nana Jojo me try me fa no man. Oh man. Trying to get Captain Planet on the line, man. Charlie, apologies for that one, man. CP.
Hey, Flip.
CP, big bro, I salute you.
Hello?
Hello, CP.
My boss.
Oh, big bro, I salute.
I did for you, my brother.
Thank you for spending time with me today. I appreciate it.
Oh, don't mention.
May try say one day, but me nyawa ankasa zo studio I say for a podcast. I want to understand how it felt like back in the days, from time I start here as a group. I mean, going solo and all that. I want to understand it from your perspective. See, that will be blessing me with that session. Come any bejipa.
Don't worry, anytime. I did for you, boss.
Nice one. Wait there, and then me bow Osaida is the first one will be the conversation. Triggers is here. I mean, your tweet about 4x4. People were reading different meanings into it. Me krasi me hu krana. I was trying my best not to pick it on the angle. Say, there are issues between the two of you because I'm for people who say, oh, it might be hard for artists to be in a group. But first and foremost, how easy or how hard is it to be in a group? How easy or how hard is it? Like,
group there and easy, sir, because you are different people with different ideology. We talk WhatsApp, we talk easy, we talk, but always conversation. Sometimes you have to have a conversation and arrive at a point. If you group there and easy, sir, because you can't do things on your own. Even if you have a hidden talent or whatever talent, when you are in a group, you are. I mean, you don't belong to yourself. You belong to the whole people. Okay, and a very difficult task. Yeah.
But now my relationship to same because me 4x4 they me follow my journey, from day one, and these were the days and I'm me active as like I feel in my industry. This is like the 2005 that I started this business. 2004. So from Sikili Tele Charlie, you guys were dropping back to back bangers, and from us our side that you want to say like brothers be phobia and sana mobile now you just met on a set and then decided to form a group like then I'm cool to correct me back up in the first place.
We were friends. We were friends before we became group. Yeah, those Ghanaian were teaching in Wire State. I mean, coded to now Prince Bryce, not college, and I mean, okay. Your family house will why any testing good that you be an they tell him all the time. You kid up first this army my call how do you call it? Social National Theatre in Yamati. We were friends before we became we formed the group.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now the third one was starting on your two.
Was me included. Somewhere along, I think 2008, 2009. Give me the society. Now it was mostly about singing. Those were the days of Ofuran Ponsa, Kofi B. It was mostly like singing. What you said. So we needed a singer to make the group concrete. Then we brought Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Who added fresh value to the group. What I saw the something extra the carry group.
Oh, okay. So when I could drew the involvement of Fresh Prince Ebemu. So he came in. That is like 8 years after the establishment of the group now. Obeka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he stayed till group and he decided say Obi a solo. But I did not hear or no as a solo artist. I don't know.
Let me see today. Let me see today. I think I have lied to Ghanaians a lot. Because 2007 travel to us. And today he hasn't come back.
Pacho Mantesa party ni Pacho Peso Sisu ma. That's a line a breaky kakra.
Prince travel from 2007. 2017.
2017.
Yes. to America.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't returned till date. It's when people ask him, oh, first of all, oh, we are cool, but also he's focusing on what is right for him.
Okay.
You can't force somebody to say you have to be in the group by force, which I said. He traveled at that time to focus on what is right for him.
Okay.
When the group was there. You know, a little bit stagnant. You know, we were already into businesses, so we were focusing on the business side.
Oh, okay.
Music.
Oh, okay. Wow. Unim say we dey yes say and one kasa waka say wa bichirim because ye nyina na ya adwen ye say
you know bia obia the blame planet because me I don't talk. Maybe I trust something over, but I won't tell you anything.
Na say also to catalog nyina anti.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. If they want to know who called me, the person that called me is David Nicosay. Some people contacted him.
David Nicosay?
Nicosay, yes. If you can call him and ask him.
Okay.
So I was doing something on Twitter that people now perform chat. I was taking them to memory lane to all 4 extra bangers anyway, because a lot of Gen Z, you know,
True.
I'm trying to let you almost say I'm not for just so you guys did all these bangers.
True.
A lot of people don't even know this as from 4x4. So I was building a social media catalog for the fans for a memory recall, so they will know, say, okay, they did this song, they did that song.
Wow.
I was like, oh, it's my favorite song. This was my favorite song. And it's not my favorite. But again, you are not only me and I'm here. So it was through that, you know, and the people called. Oh, so you guys have all these hit songs. We didn't know it was coming from you guys. So you guys are smart now. I was going to Twitter now.
And one of they start feeling the back and then they wanted to purchase the catalog.
Yes. And that's what I do. We're looking for you guys. We'll be looking for you guys, but only.
Wow.
Let me see. I have to talk to coders, I have to talk to Fresh Prince. For, you know, yeah, maybe I won't say me throw just to engage the fans.
Okay.
And the type
True, my such interviews are online. Me share interviews are. It's an you may say me friend Kramsi me chairman or background me interview. Because
why not?
CP.
Why the thing is I said, even when I was having all those hit songs, I wasn't coming out to perform like me. A lot of even through that era now, I was dropping the bangers in Yemen. So I'm here.
True. And I'll tell you a conversation that I'm having with some of my peeps, and I can't people between you up on Twitter. Yeah. And I was, so the conversation popped up. VIP, book back, 4x4.
Yes.
Like 3 generations.
Yeah.
We
have survived all from Azonto to Palogo to Afrobeat to High Life to Hip Life. Yeah, 5 generation in and VIP and book back. No, your Godfathers. Almost so VIP ni book back. Almost so
Shada dear. Saying Shada dear. Chairman. How was it like back in the days? Now one name plug. Now one name plug or no.
I think say yes. Now me niko de ni timpa de bia ni nam Newton ni na bright. Bright is one kofua. No omo ton tare ni amanti ye pe bia ni a contact omo na prodigal of VIP. No, me Godfather. Me open the Godfather. Now let me mention the against you. GQ. Prince Bright, Lazy, From V, Prodigy. These are my Godfathers. Some who should me now Bright you are, you Prodigy fee. Me next month is for like 2 years. That was vintage. You know, no, they were a bright, it's a bright to and not a many or more until book back in the soil and VIP to come almost support to him.
Wow. Yeah. Charlie, shout out there. More influence in the fashion culture when it comes to true. Because I was saying this and I still stand by it. The R2Bs we inspired a whole generation. It was quite for the man. Most of the boys in your acid dressing is already dead. True.
You can't deny that fact.
True.
You can take everything from 4S4, but you can't take that person from 4S4.
True.
You can't.
Me kasa same way say the 4X4 blueprint and on our R2Bs AUSU is the same blueprint. I mean, when it comes to fashion, they are also dope on the fashion set. Like me, I see 4X4 when I see them. Me who become anything about who can R2Bs assemble me name and a disrespectful. I will slap you. We need R2Bs. We are like family. We need PD. You are now at the same place. People in future could be yes. It's me come moving so. Sometimes it's me you man. Anyone moving say oh. Until separation here, or to be correction the quality of you know, you need R2Bs. Your family and for R2Bs best start to now me Chris all me Chris what the water man. Any one of the guys called Under. It's near quite Qubit or those are not Qubit Nikiwa. No, you tomorrow it was studio. The connection is from me to pay day to movies to and our was right the favorite guy. Wow. The connection was there. Yo, it's so me more.
Yeah, the family.
When I see R2Bs, I see 4X4. I'm telling you.
Yes. Yeah, family. I think I can say 8 years some collaborations. What you say? Yeah, one family. Yeah, one family.
But talking about collaborations, back then now, Moon feature other artists, crowd. I didn't notice that because.
Back then, yeah, 3 people. And I do this, so not collaboration and say that any hosa. This,
CP, I'm saying me problem with clarity on your line. I want to go off and then call again. Said a bit to me because this conversation I'm really enjoying everything. Menya chairman there and there was say me to me any dim coma I know a shin because I'm really enjoying it. But back then it's hard for you to hear Obrafour and Lord Kenya on a song. But anyway, me sure say menya chairman back. CP.
Yeah, boss.
I feel the line I clear. Now, so we're talking about collaborations.
Also, those days, you know, you're already near your group. You know, at times, you know, I had say better for this collaboration. Then at those times, not collaboration. I said that I think that the only thing we did was Obrafour's execution
diary.
What diary? Yes.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I think that time Obrafour sang.
Helele baba o igwe. Helele baba o igwe. Charlie, you deserve every flower. Flower B, I was here to the Bremo. You've influenced a lot.
Where do you out there?
But with all these people, I mean, some of us, who says it's not even about the Gen Z. Some of us, the millennials, we would one day want to see concert bakwa, and I say we would one day want to wake up and there's a link of a new song, a 4x4 song.
Yeah. I think some of the things I was writing, people were just adding emotions to it just because I said 4x4 is no more. But we have songs, we have album. And what we have planned to do is we will perform as a group. If anybody wants for us to perform today, we are ready to perform.
Oh, okay.
But say, you quack for more group bloom in our 40s, late 40s, and I don't know if you say.
I know they are not doing to do when you're ready for that. Hello, CP. Hello. I think so still now we're having issues with the connection. Still, yeah, we'll see it. Yeah, but we're still live. We're still live streaming on all our platforms: Facebook, TikTok, and also YouTube. We're still live. We're streaming now. Because I'm trying to get CP after we're done with CP today on the show, and back to back. It seems that maybe your location or I know a thing, but let's see if I can get him again, because what he put out, some of us we got it in a different context. I'm for fan. It be a fan. Say a shade. Hello, CP.
Yeah, boss.
Chama me that say. It seems that maybe our connection in share and strong sir.
Correct.
Oh, okay. And then Pacho people got it wrong, including myself, because now it be quite funny say a shade.
No. I understand the emotion because there are people that love. Okay, after me, yes, memory lane. Then people fell in love with the song. So you guys did all this, so then we were in secondary school. Oh, now obviously not primary school. Let me after today, people can't differentiate between 4x4 and book back.
True.
And go for 4x4 and book back. No.
True.
4x4 and back book back. Your fathers come on the impact. So we are procreates originated from the camp of book back. We are not book back. Book back. They are followers. And decided to join us together as a group.
So the idea is assembling and say, as a group you can perform, but going into the studio to record in this day and age, dear,
yes, because we are grown now. We have kids. We have responsibilities. We have personal. But if you are doing it on your own now, you can do.
You can do it at your own time.
Yeah.
Okay, but as a group, it was a way energy ni way the air na answer na motivated decision. Say was a call and.
But don't get it twisted. We are super cool. Anything that's for. We are coded almost
Wow.
They are away. And then let me look at it. They come in my house. Yes.
Oh, nice. And the crown coded a casa there.
Oh no, the 4x4 your own person with your 4x4 concert. That's me. We are very glad because I think that. This is the thing we have to give it to the fans now because we have to let them know, say, okay, we did this one, we did this, we did that.
Oh, nice.
You see, that one there, we own the fans more performances. That one there, we own them.
Okay. Pacho, we did me that's say what clarifies us in we are because now some of us now rare kakra say oh you senior man for. You senior man for Baba Doggy says issues be one term. People were reading meanings, Bossu. I no go lie. Then they read meanings, big meanings.
No.
Oh, thank you so much.
Me and Coded, we had some issue way back, but we are super cool. super cool.
Nice one. And Bosu, oh, idea. TGMA 2025 Basu, and they've brought back Group of the Year. They took it out.
Oh,
but
I don't think they should take it out because we still have groups in Ghana. But even if it's one group, it should be there.
Okay,
that category should be there. It should be taken out. There is a group.
What are some of the importance of a group, like music group? Because back then, the music group thing was a thing. Now, music group was a thing.
Yes. Out.
Okay, so maybe once you've been a part of a group before,
yes.
Group of the Year this year, you were Team Eternity, Keche, Lali and Lola, and yes, I think that these are the artists in the group.
And then I think Dope Nation,
the Oma Anko. In fact, the year under review, Nanka more tracks. I even felt they should be in the Artist of the Year category as well. But it seems Omoni scheme no 1 or 2 bintino.
Okay.
But groups here my body pa. I'm gonna stand a higher opportunity of winning.
I think so. Omoni you man call for let the best man win. And Omoni am now for 20. After my prayer bias.
Who go choose to be there?
Let me tell you one thing I see. Who are Ghanaian musicians for?
Yeah.
Samba, please, men kebi.
Oko kebia, nipa kwa nebe fa one time.
They are very jealous,
Really?
Oko Boba Kudi, the rest no be for one time.
Wow.
And kebi that. Slim, me see, and kebi that.
Oko kaba akuse siya no. For life.
You category be something what Twitter say. One of the winning artists.
One of the winning artists of the year now. So, Pacho, who choose you there? Hello, CP. Oh man, and then the info near I didn't know power. Ha. And then the almost squeezy pa. Now voice. Simple voice call crying okay try say ye video call there. Okay. You try video call there like we die finish. Oh man, I was enjoying the conversation. But anyway, big ups to everybody watching us. Big ups to Scabo Trend also watching you live from Kumasi Kochi. Kumasi Kochi for say Bibia the Dean, watching to philosophy for the culture, Charlie. Big ups to you. Patrick I say Slim the Street is watching from Santa Maria. Santa Maria. Bang. I think it was one of the intro of One Book Back song. Yeah. Oh, let me see if I can wrap up with CP on this one before I jump to Showboy because and then person mini Showboy so ebo boss pa and a din komo. Yes, Ghana's #1 influencer, Showboy. Ghana's #1 artist. Me show. Manuel could. Oh, my friend, I'll be didi matem. Oh, Showboy. Influencer saying. Obeka just na adanku na ade hu adanku dosi ana. Hu adanku dosi. Let me see if I can raise CP again on the line. I was enjoying the conversation. I want us to wrap up on that before we jump on any other story. But Mr. Share link and we'll share live. I'll share the link. Share the link. Hello, CP.
Yeah, boss.
Oh, as you say there, you know, on it.
My team who be kakam say maybe I may want to be okay.
Okay. I'm saying, baby, we quite clearer. So artists of the year, and they won't touch it on it, cry.
Oh, I think. See, I know the trophy. One more original. But I think a binum will be disappointed because the category they are using, you know. Some of them don't fall under it, even though they have hit songs and then it's in as a Charterhouse public voting a bet waiting at say will be winning to be almost system almost It's not up to anybody's decision to say, oh, me na artist maybe oh man who my daddy Charter House will decide.
But were you ever disappointed during my time and war scheme actively? Were you ever disappointed in some of the calls Charter House for Mickey in certain categories before?
Yes, I was disappointed in so many. So I stopped going to the award since 2009.
Hey, since 2009.
Since 2009 or 2010 in Kobiunga.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Since 2009, almost disappointed twice for Artist of the Year since then and Kobiunga.
2009 it should be Shaka Zulu.
2010 big time.
Yeah.
I think 2010 I think the CSC always power.
Yes, CSC any waste and power.
Yeah, that era. Yeah. Twice Artist of the Year now. Since then till date,
But they say, say back then, this time around, has the scheme developed any form of credibility? Ever change your mind about them, and I still now who say?
Oh, I think said improve. Who say I didn't the end of the day, and then I will be very disappointed. Because Ubia was the favorite.
Okay.
What you say? Ubia was the favorite at the end of the day, me cry as an artist, I was so disappointed because it be so now omono Niama no Moshe be an fully under that, but in our mind, the figure say, oh, yeah, here, Juma was all over Ghana, and then it be an quality. Even you make a sure say a lot of people will be surprised because that house can pull a surprise. And Charter House, you all know, this is what they like. They like the tension to start the show. They like the controversies. Yes. So without the controversies, from the Charter House, they like these two things: controversies and the tension between the camps, the artists.
Okay.
This is how they sell their show. So unless we will be a only, me no, me. Okay, me no my Jumate.
Tuning the womb. Okay, but before we wrap up, last question, me Pacho. Have you heard from Fresh Prince?
Last week, friend, only guy in America.
Okay.
And I'll send me Jumqua and me Pusuma.
Okay. It's what in case say unim location or unim no. Unim baby or last 3 weeks, the birth certificate for me on the send him not because he had the idea. Oh, okay.
First is the relationship. And I mean, you could they be everybody at Unauthorized because the restaurants, the cafe, and so the boutique in Washington, and
oh, nice, Chairman.
Yeah.
And the one by say the one Makoma Tommy here, see me sure say I'm out for.
The problem is, I had to say, young group, who together. Even from the time I formed for S4. How do you say together and I'm different?
Oh, okay.
Put that one set of group or no copy, and I'm missing one set of group. You are a coach who are not interview. But randomly, tell me that me. If you come in, be so here, I'll bet not me down when you could go come and I'm a fresh place.
Okay.
Me, fresh places are on P. Could that this is on P. The woman town.
Okay.
Because also one a member, friends are on your move.
Actually, near you. Okay.
Yeah. When I'm not seeing it there, and they think we have a problem.
Yeah. So we are used to. We are used to hearing the more together. So you who nano way na mana way na what they are na ya yam share kakra. Say, "Oi, Ghana for that on top quest, no."
And then for this, but then you sorry to say, the papa swag a baby down. My reaching out the information to be a part catching and not friend. Are you fool? I say, why? I say, your guy no tell us. Oh, tell. Pressure, forget your forget.
Oh.
Really a bonk of money,
Oh, okay. And the woman me homie abba me hoso we dey meet me other ye.
Bulldog. Yeah, me bulldog. Yeah, you call the guy.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
What I say, former pay
Yes.
My emotions were running high.
Yes.
With your mass. But mom to performance there.
Sasho na kasa me me put Sasho together.
One time.
Me put it together. Me kwa sponsorship free Ashamodi ho. Na me ana me mama nko. Me kwa sponsorship Ashamodi ho na. Ana pacho e ho de on person me go. CP.
Aisha.
Oh, sister Aisha. Oh, so come sponsor you, CP.
Oh yeah. My sister, good. For. I think I teach show promoted. We all the time.
Yeah.
We know how when it start here at the end. I can't stand somewhere around there. Some people will be disappointed. What you are saying?
Yeah.
And I come okay. All kind of appreciation.
Yeah.
Other is also treated or can't think that she's not supposed to say. So I thought, Obia sorry. Want to say that you be sorry. What you are going to make us say, we in Paboni, and away ungrateful, and away as a Utu be sorry. Ghana for Obiti come back. Most of the time, what they see on the internet is what they do. We will be made like this. Only me as a man. You be born before because me buy internet in this one the country. It is always smart. Now, there is something that people say, consistent life. It becomes the truth. Obi wo internet you know try every be a omo believe nti we obi a we ka say obi dey some pem wan say men kasa and dey bia ye boa for me.
Okay. Boss, medasi bebre. It's been a wonderful conversation and an eye-opener. I'm just waiting for the time I mean our studio has Sunafi one-on-one and Kasayatnas and me Shadano.
After next month 17th, me okay. I'm burying my father on the 17th of next month. After that, me okay.
Matisinia. Nyami shall be.
Mecha
group members in Ninas.
But
God bless you. Well, CP Captain Planet of 4x4. Now I was tempted to say formally of 4x4, but the group there now we know is the group is there. The brand name 4x4 is still active, but as in new music, they were explaining say. It is not going to be something that looks possible in the near future, but the brand name 4x4 is still active. Meda senior man Asibibre, very, very insightful conversation, and we still continue because and issues Bibre issues Mama, you know, Mofa don't want him bremi. I don't want to see kitchen or Mofa bremi. Mofa bremi na mi busum se see. Hini yako. Yako Showboy ho. Yako Showbiz ho. Ghana's #1 artist. Mr. Mo raise Showboy man. Man. Because Showboy e wo news mu. Asama Showboy e kan. Also fa Showboy tube na afi yenko yenim. Fa ne tube na o me kan asem nche nyina e mae. Number one artist. Obi any ho nanim ni na chi. Showbiz obi any nanim ni na chi.
Is there any Showboy?
Many semi because I'm more. Because my mom brother, I'm going to share my mom's second chance. Until I begin my China visa because the lifestyle where me die and now. I regret I go to the pain when I lost America.
Oh.
You feel me? I want to go back to school. I want to be a lawyer. Like I have 40 credit. I really want to be a lawyer. So this the lifestyle. We just can't go back. So we don't have no choice than to go how we actually gonna make something out of it. So if you're watching me, I don't want to be like this. I want to be in suit and tie in parliament.
Oh.
I want to do something better. The music, this lifestyle is not it. So don't watch me wrongly and feel like I'm happy to myself. If you watch me on Snapchat, you know I don't even sleep, bro.
Oh.
That's not what I want. But I don't have a choice. You feel me?
Everybody has a choice.
No, I do. I had a chance to live in America and do better for myself. My mom every day told me, go to school, go to school. You say, well, I'm gonna be baby. I didn't listen. I chose the criminal side of life, fast life. You feel me? Fast life. I'm not that prison, solving cases since 2016. I got free 2023, and I'm here trying to do music. I don't even know who supports me, who's not supporting me. And music, now I'm finding out when it's suicide and the Bible committee. Because all my in your mobile, you know, trust me, they're going through it. Maybe the mosque, maybe the masalachi. You feel me? Maybe I bought them, maybe I rum when I'm home.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they are feeling. I have to just take the pain to my son. I'm your friends. It's hard. You know, memo be a lifestyle. No, I don't want this lifestyle.
Yeah,
I ban my friends. I'm just trying to make hay while the sun shines. So don't look at it wrongly. I'm not gonna be out here portraying a negative lifestyle to the youth. No, I don't want it. I can't rank me as a cool. So I dread women pale. If I have a new lifestyle, like me done so for me, if I have a new job, like music, I'm a Juma, that's my career. I'm not telling him. They can't go for whole field. Then I'm a ton to one. I'm not a crash. Who is a mayor for me for a community na you know frosters and one man must be for boy I am fat. So I have the tactician and then I'm have to act like them. You feel me? When you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. Who's a more America come one America can a drug and come here must be a drug dealer. Back on a force, so you have to do what you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. So I'm selling. I'm a brand, I'm trying to sell my product. That's my music, my lifestyle, and my message.
And you know, what time your plan is to go to law school?
Yeah.
Lawyer.
Yeah. I got plans to go to school next year because I'm going to take my classes back. And actually, not many police in the chief, I'm like, do I still have the chance to actually be a lawyer in this country? She told me no because I have a criminal background from the state.
Oh.
Yeah, she told me straightforward. So actually,
what country Ghana?
You know, me was international today. My criminal
okay, it's you know. So me person me say so ni pan person che say untimi any lawyer.
Showbiz, I kind of know where I can't, you know, it's truth. I mean, one thing about this gentleman is, I think till date still means she and personally, but we talk. I think we first time that we had an engagement was, I think one of the boys Nibi but drop track B. And then I was playing, and I did not even know that, you know, it was Showboy. And as at that time, I heard of his name. I mean, because if we were street, and also the Albert Showboy D. And I heard his name through the first altercation with Junior US. That's how come I got to hear of Showboy. And I got to hear of even that incident because it made it in the news. And then a street in Como. Into Mete Huansem. And I mean, one of our boys, Team No Longage, Reagan, you know, Reagan was also around when some of these things were happening. So definitely, Kumasi Vienna boys, Yako Vienna, I only say Nkomo Besi, Nti Nkomo Nimwa, Nti Showboy. After that, Misati Showboy from AMG. You know, the AMG Association, I mean, from Waddell side. Because, you know, I'm more I'm more skewed towards Wado, and I say across Showboy any Wado issues are popular. Showboy and Azabi did it, but say Slim they all know what Wado lechi. Show hearing him pour his heart out like this, I'm super proud of my brother. And I say that because time I know prison, I mean, he could call me. Now I had heard say American or the more me a call, but now me new bia or demo madam for bia and madam for bia and tumuda. But through the same and he called me, and he was like, "Oh, boss man, Charlie, thank you, sir. We are boys, and keep pushing the these new cards and all that." I mean, he called me live from prison, and from that time we became friends. I know people will not believe it, but there are times that Showboy could call and then I pray with him on the phone. Niggas don't know that. So I've known this side of him, but I mean, him say obey to me, I'm an public sir, because this is from the heart, bro. He's saying his truth, and the first day that he told me he was still in prison, he didn't come out or catch him and say, "Bro, this is what's going to happen. Or be deport me." And he told me on the phone about his regrets. I want to raise him again. I want to raise him again on the line, and then we'll have this conversation because I'm so proud of his journey. And bro, Charlie, big ups to him. Adanku Media is doing crazy. I don't buy YouTube. How many are you in a day? I don't buy Upulu numbers. He's doing amazing, man. Show busy. Hey, it's yeah. I was shut down. I'll buy online. I'll be doing my time now. Now them in Tiasi.
Slim no one on the fuso. Me no one on the fuso.
Say, they say, where then our phone is with you? Come now.
Unya me therapy ni go.
Tell me.
Bra classes now.
So easy.
Me don't turn on you.
Come now.
Brother therapy ni.
Then no, then now you horror. Jina ye, come na jina ye.
Anya mo lori kwa na enye. Crowd, munya announcement no omonye lori kwa ni.
Yo, bro, I feel me there. I'm saying, now me document how I got to hear of you, how we first made contact, and Nema Bakumi, and I'm super proud of the interview out here.
Maybe no be today.
We no be today. My phone him say, me know anyane. Anyane crass me. It can be 5 years plus we me boy. Yo, bro. And did you mean it first and foremost in somehow kind? Neat FM. Did you mean it?
Which of them?
Number one, first one that you said, say, you really want to make some money out of music and then go to law school.
Of course.
Then of all professional, we are a lawyer and episode.
Actually, I started going to school as a lawyer. I wanted to be a lawyer since when I was in America, when I was in college. Music, along the line, I met Chris Wado and I just started seeing him my whole life just to help Wado, support Wado's music movements because our team was not helping him enough. That's the only reason why I started focusing on music. I'm not really on this music level. I'm really on some political things and a whole different ball game. So if you actually know Showboy one-on-one, my intelligence and my intellectual level is not about no music things. It's just really about businesses.
But you're doing fine with the music. You are doing amazing with the music.
I can do it. That's what I said. I'm multi-talented. So the same way I'm going to be amazing doing the music, I'm going to be amazing doing anything I really want to do with my hand.
Okay. Yemfa music, and to her. Now me busa this question because it means so much.
Let me I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to speak to you. I want to speak English with you.
So was ready. Show me. Kwabena, Mambusa, what I've heard you say this thing on a couple of platforms, including Adanku Media. Mr. Wahribi, I subscribe to Adanku Media on YouTube, man. My brother is doing amazing, man. He sport there. With respect to Adanku Media, I know it came out of a genuine place of support for artists. And as you see a grow, where do you see Adanku Media heading towards?
Actually, I see Adanku Media to be like a BET international network someday, because I'm actually trying to build a big creative facility that's actually going to host. I'm going to come up with a new creative talents, like actors, actresses, models. Like, I'm really trying to come up with a whole international production. So Adanku Media is just not about coming on the internet to talk about people. I'm really, or some business aspect, I'm really trying to get this together. The idea of this whole podcast idea will just be this to actually enlighten the Ghana music industry on the international platform. Like America for now, Ghana. So my whole idea, every day, my target audience is just American people, Ghanaians living in America.
Okay.
That's only my target audience all the time. The Ghanaians living in the international world. My focus will never be about Ghana. Ghanaians living in Ghana.
But it's Ghanaians living abroad.
Yeah, Ghanaians living abroad. That's my main.
Why?
I'm from abroad, so I cannot focus on Ghana. I gotta help my people out there because I know the struggle on what they're going through out there when it comes to entertainment. Omunya news living kind.
How is that possible? Say America, you can't get access to news. How is that possible, bro?
It's possible because first of all, no, the people living out there are so indebted into the hip hop culture. We are Ghana something from who international aspect no. It's not Obi ko issue how we are because Ghana for no go no be andring Ghana for no. Ghana you baka koto your friends card be nyoma baka koto offset nyom. Aba koto migos nyom kwans na aba beto your friends atawale nyoma na just boy nyom. That's the Ghanaian community living abroad. I'm more drain New York for pop smoke nyomo ye no. The Ghanaians living abroad are hip hop oriented. Ghana music. That's the reason why Ghana music don't sell extremely abroad, because the Ghanaians out there is not caring about the Ghana artists because they feel like the Ghana musicians are not about that life for them to actually talk to them.
So you want to throw more light on the content that we have here. You want to ship it to them. You want to export it hard.
Exactly. I feel like I'm Godsons.
Kai, busy. Yeah. Me Judy. But gangster, of all the issues that you've passed through, me no Gina Fonso, Eddie Nkomo several times.
So many times. No, I know say I did prison, but you know say I did prison, or they don't say you did with us I did prison, or they talk to me, you know.
People don't know.
You actually play a role for me, but I think I am in Penesa or Susu Pono Quasi Assembly also. And then now supporting my dog. They put me support as a car for my dog, but I'm not a pioneer. There are so many things where you sabotage me through that. I just feel like say, who's on trial?
Kwabena Obrana and Kasa say, Uber 2 feels so. Obra kasa numere
You know one thing for a fact, they were real as Sakana, real drill. No, I have the biggest drill song in this country right now. Slim was what I want to put out. Kaboom, many are talk Kaboom. It's the biggest and the hottest track drill song in this country. Bro, you're so partial, you're so focused on the negative aspect on what is going to trend your page. But remember me come now from so members may your interview. I don't do your interview because of petty things, but you say you are brother, so no matter how it is, hopefully also may take it. I don't do anything. Me feel
What do you mean? How do you know?
Let me take Peace FM like this. I like Ola. Ola, I just accept her like my uncle. You feel me? So it's a personal relationship. So anytime he gives me the chance to talk. As I say, having a personal relationship, I don't care. Like delay, she's my godmother. You know, there are some people who they feel comfortable to actually express myself. But aside, I'm not really for the industry. You know how they like.
Yeah, I know. But
and I'm not chasing no clouds. I'm not chasing no platform to be on.
Okay, like, so issue I only want to say what drop on you. Men can you man who answer me boy.
Yes, but issue about me jail proud one and say put me promote psych, put me promote Creshado psycho, but Showboy born in the one support. I also want Lana. chop money and what betting about you don't need money from nobody. First of all, you are good on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see you to be a person that is going to be partial. You feel me? That's one of the things where you do it, pay me actually. You if you break down cycle, many want to be fit. You know say the cycle is about me, but if you break down cycle, but remember where you're stubborn, won't be promoted. Me but you may be on support it. Like I just look at that and I say.
Come na adan tu na also yes sir. Adan tu na one kwaku issue, o person o twemi wura issue. Me say
I don't know also do breaking it down.
Ubusa me, what frame me? Me ahomache frame me. Say cycle, my cycle breakdown. And I'm say kwabna cycle no kwa me nim say ye this. O say ye this. And I'm say how is that even possible?
Because who follow? Because why are these all the also follow one side of the story? Into who near customer.
Mrs. Anyum no enye with this. Also say you this.
So it came out of the fact that you know what they call AMG for back a banter, and that's why cycle came out of it. So he capitalized on it and actually made a record out of it.
Mate, minua no wo de meye wo de no so aka ho na balance. Hey, asemni. And the so blue. What blue dada? And yen na oba be blue. It is a mema menye. O say obi etie bi. So busy, bro. I'm super proud of you, Charlie. I'm super proud of you, bro. How what taking the industry by storm. I'm sure people who doubted you say what capacity to do this. I'm sure most of them might regret even doubting you. But no, you have Mr. Mekoka we influencer. And me am a trim no sign say Mekoka we influencer is here offer about did my attempt is me everyone. Baba, truly you influence a lot of people. You do know that.
And you know one crazy thing about what Ghana people they give me. I'm the biggest streamer in Ghana. You feel me?
Tell them.
I'm the biggest streamer in Ghana, like Snapchat like this. Nobody. That's my platform. But you never going to see nobody actually acknowledge Showboy. Say Showboy is the biggest streamer. We have actually been holding this bantam for like almost 12 to 15 years now. But that prison, we have a talk from Samba back this stream. Emma Obia won't send you prison.
Nene, adena man phone can adena who is a man phone amplify.
Because of people like you.
My head,
they want to support.
My head.
One of control industry. Somebody like you and the Dusty. One of control. I'm going to my nomination. I feel like damn, and the Dusty no my nomination.
Oh, there be on Kahon with Pacho Mr. On Kahon. Metro mom nomination in the office. Metro.
I actually want to know what I did wrong though. I've been trying. Can you maybe break? Say maybe say a friend is saying, "Show where ex-convict is normal nominate." It be someone person tawale part twin someone nominate. Obi say next year I may qualify. I want to know what I did wrong though because who's the music in there? Match was not me yo.
Yeah, bro, I know. But who submitted there? Who submitted?
Oh, when I don't twist submit. Me submitted it 3 times. And I bet my investment I'm a town for me submit any advert lifestyle. I invested a lot of money into that.
Na say advert lifestyle no crowd a video no crowd na bomb dam.
What I say? And they didn't even give me no nomination for even hip hop. Like, come on, bro, my head yo.
Pacho we dey media chairman. Why kwam na media chairman? Mekwa ko bisa die ntia. Mekwa ko bisa official reason nti. E dey abro.
I just want to know the official reason, so I work towards myself. I'm not here to actually dispute nobody's. I'm on my year, so I can work towards myself during the previous years because I won't hear me.
Straight.
If I'm doing something that is not right, I know what to do. But I don't want the industry to assassinate my character towards my talent. The talent has nothing to do with my character.
But do you think you have a bad character?
I don't think I have a bad character, but I feel like I do me. I feel like nobody going to tell me what the fuck to do. I feel like I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. I'm going to say what the fuck I got to say, but the respect is going to be the respect. You feel me?
Now everybody does the same, virtually. Everybody does the same. You understand? So there's no...
But for example, like when they didn't nominate me, people was actually telling Charlie, go this drop at this song, fuck VGMA. I never did that. I don't want to say fuck VGMA because in Penny 4 they go, people can say fuck VGMA. Me Penny 4.
There we go. Gwabna asemu ya wa kan chem this year. Me kebi bia say that be wa record no nyem no kra to order that.
Oh, na me recording that I don't got time to do all that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Said you minimum no dabre why at all.
I didn't talk about VGMA. Me address it, but I didn't talk about VGMA.
Unsem nim kwabna. So why bibi at all?
My bibi at all. El can take album so many next album so.
But artists are only on my juma. But who say see you know? Or particular ones be our favoritism. They say o mo nko na abeso ne o mo ye aduma onye wa adwen se o be biem ne obi fufura ye aduma me bo aka chem se me bo me mbubo di nkyerɛ
ebi ni dey
me ba say obi ti se kwaku ado onye wa adwen se o ne be ye aduma.
But you know say your friend is saying when it comes to me and what do my big brother? Actually, so I never like I'm in Ghana. You want like Manco prison. You see, what do you want to be positive and negative? I'm here right now today because of Persuado. I fucked up right now because of Persuado. So when it comes to what I don't want to make nobody talk some because many people of the case no. And one thing you have to know is Waddle is the first person to give me a verse for Bombo Yeremes. Maybe first no. Waddle the first verse. Or such I mean on more prison or such if he come back the boom that one will take touchdown. It's something he has liked it for the past 7 years. If you buy of mommy verse, no, I didn't like the verse he gave me because he was actually disrespecting me on the song. But say and I'm in drop. I'm saying no, now first I will drop your first like I Showboy and then the pass here. I come on, bro. On the show, sir.
Okay, so there was a line in there say Showboy and a Kwasia.
Messen Emmanuel or be leaky verse like or disrespecting the whole system as young. Like he actually dissed me on my own song, and I felt like I didn't want to drop it. So it's a friend is saying, "Made it smoke it also." It's a smoke also. So I like smoke, not smoke. So smoke one, not smoke. And say when I was in prison, smoke also wanted to do Bomboy. That was something that he actually liked it for support. That's something that he actually loved it. It's smoking for some American beats. Smoke actually did about all of us 3 verses. Oh Bomboy is so. And I'm a pan also and pan also don't need 3 verses. So smoke actually did 2 verses.
Okay.
I had YP verse.
And family home. So ne YP and family home. Beef and
the more verses me and sound. But I can drop you.
Wow.
Yeah, more second verse I'm about drop it with your friends Showboy, YP and a Persuado. So what actually happened is the first one no Showboy your friends saying Kwaku Smoke and Yapo no. Kwaku didn't want Smoke didn't want to be on the song with a lot of people. Also, and I have to respect him for that. So Smoke actually called and say you're against that. I mean to know what we want him so. So then you say many OG back when I say and my whole song the man and you music.
Okay.
You feel me? So actually have to make a decision okay cool challenge against the radio. So then it's going to tell maintain your canal. Because I say first Caravana the man from map on St. Clair you want to wait to me. Smoke it as HB for super anything.
Like I said, no forget you be
maintain your permanent on your permanent. So actually have to obey what Smoke wanted. I mean, you be a best friends. I mean, on a smoking your put on. So actually make a match. With my killing also with my enemy because I know it be brand and I have to put him in a situation whereby he's going to be talked about. You feel me? So boom, we did it and he actually went viral. That's one of my biggest songs for real. Like me translating and performing, I always say shout out to Smoke. The verse me too hard.
Yeah. So perform or Smoke show na say. I mean massive.
Mention performance. So I'm free stages and I'm performing.
But so go stage.
I'm moving just because they perform at that lifestyle way. I perform and on me doom your friend is saying. On me doom my mic and say friends your doors for stage
na se nipa kwabna audio mu ko stage dey wa kasa so unim se na
boss. But says and I want you have to know is it my job to be a stage manager?
No, but say omu nyina di wachi.
Baby, and sir, and family will be obedi meti bia and family you have to be a stage manager what catch them say so bad. There's a number of people that you have to bring on stage because we know government na woman also. The fans na more allow fans to come on stage. It's not my it means me stop a fan no. I love all my fans together. The whole fans, I don't care. I'm not going to search anybody. And the promoters have to do their job as against them. Don't stop my craft. Stop them from coming on stage.
No, but one video no.
And who video no be
it's nipa bebre not stage in kanti embungum.
Let me tell you, any metuma. Let me metuma. You want to go get my perform from me. So boy, be Dimika na meko. You hope you to almost dear to no banner. Someone also looking at persecute. I'm stop here. The whole thing is about security. It's not my fault. You mean to be controlling my fans? No, they go crazy. And I'm not about to come and tell you, "Oh, you about to your friends in my bay." No, it's not. It's your fault. It's your fault because you wasn't organized enough to actually tell. It's how bad. So if I'm going to do it, on the door. So hold on. But you're not finna, like what actually happened between me and Smoke after everything. Smoke mommy could not backstage. Now I'm in the backstage. No, same main train obeying. But I'm not back. Because me go from the doors to the in was stopping set. So I'll come back. I'll perform. And about introduce my back. What was I want to go close the set.
Into one year be a shit.
To sisters. I don't know. And you know so one is backstage and he said Smoke performing. And I know that you never walk a cake. And the same, no. To me, it's now I'm coffee. It's now you say that so why empty. I'm the last to get another year, bro. You're telling me the trans smoke about friends here, I go back on stage, and some of our couple baby brother up close show me down. That's what really messed everything up.
But say they be a mass of BBR.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Smoke the latest my song on the music store. So your relationship, it's not like before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's not healthy like before.
But I mean, this shouldn't get to that level.
Yeah, but I love Smoke though. He's one of the people that actually put me on when I came to the country, bro. Yeah, Smoke I am no. Obi anye ma mo Ghana ha.
Then they solve this issue where, bro.
They say me na menye issue, come na za me na menye issue. So Smoke the person solve media, me am lie. Me never say na papa here, me nya ketwa. E na me nya ketwa no. Me get so for my media no. Me
against this me no. Me amete me na si sa asem we so. Ye be solve.
Kwaku de only misuma kwaku so no nto so se me so so man do benja na metena se wanya ne sa de embo ano
onyum ben na abeka se onyum ben
obi opema se bia empe me problem no ja na metia se
Mati busy man musa onyum ben na abeka se your biggest song.
I have too many big songs so instead me didn't mean me choose you
emu de na abeka se your biggest song. Looking at the numbers, any influence.
Because me just stage so the fans na etu nyina di meti. I don't even have
show.
Edosun, na happen lifestyle divine. So you need the against and you go don't know, Charlie. Ebe to be never drop be a fact.
Ba na je ba.
Oh friend men so amen so.
Hey, Kwabna. But Kwabna, yeah, mami busa about your dreams in ABM. Now, idea, you know, people look up to you a lot. I said, we are very influential. You know the power that you wield.
Yes, I do.
And when you said that, I know on social media, I read a lot of comments and people were, telling young kings about, certain lifestyles and all that. And who admit on the radio say, you're doing this right now to, change your course. You want to change your course. You want to change the path that you're on. For the youngins that are listening to us, what do you want to tell them?
I want to tell them, this lifestyle is not what you think, bro. Like, for real. Like, Charlie, like somebody like me, I went to one of the best schools in Ghana. I went to live on Presec. I went to Reverend John Tay Memorial Institute. Coming out from Akemoda, I went to Jodo Memorial Jodo Integrated School. Like, I had a good background. Like, my dad is a millionaire. He had money. My mom is a nurse in America. Like, everything is good. And, not listening to my parents. If you say you are media, got a chance to go to America. Got a chance to be a security guard. Got a chance to actually go to school, be in college, be myself. And then for peer pressure, trying to impress. There's a lot of things that, everybody has to have a double mind and a second chance to think before we do anything that we put our mind on. Because a lot of decisions that I made that if I had a chance again, I will never repeat the same mistakes. I lost America, first of all. Like, this is the land of opportunity. I lost it. Like, and you to a job, because a new to a Juma be a friends and age of a or that out. And if you any over sorry, I can say the banning go and go on. A Juma phone, I mean to a Juma phone. And I'm going to a new movie will be Vangosa in Jamaica and call some parliament. And I mean, when I'm going to go phones and I'm going to Benesca. It doesn't make sense. You feel me? That's how it is. So some of us don't like what we are doing. We are doing it because we don't have no choice. And if the choice actually appeals us back again, and we have to reverse everything, let's not classroom time, making sure say anything that I want to achieve, I'm going to achieve it, because in my best and achieve, it's not. I'm really I stand for humanitarian reasons. Like I'm very charitable. Into like I'm that person that want to grow up and just make money and just give all my money to charity. I'm trying to invest into prison reform. I'm trying to do focus on the rare facilities in this country. It's a lot to be done. It's not only about the roads. It's not only about building cathedrals. It's about actually caring about the individuals and actually setting up a system. There's about me also legalization. There's a system beyond whatever he wants to do. It's not about sending money instant and they taking e-levies. It's about caring about what the e-levy is going to be done after they take it. You feel me? So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot that I feel like if I'm given the platform to actually express myself, people is actually going to know. It's not need to me for no one to why in Rasta no. It's deeper than how they think. Because if you give me the chance to actually debate one-on-one and just open a real debate, a lot of people cannot even talk one line with me on what they stand for. Aside actually trying to drop his songs. Dropping a hit song and actually promoting is the easiest way to actually do, because every time said kind of was but after you make the hit songs, what are you doing for yourself? Like for example, make sure country like Ghana, the only person I see doing something provisional and something very valuable to the Ghana community is Atawale. Swazi company as Atawale play, he has a lot of employees, a lot of investors that is actually helping and actually changing the game. Mention any other art. Okay, D Black also has a club that has a lot of employees. It's only a few artists that actually make the money, that actually care about actually employing the youth and actually changing the world from their side. If you have the chance to shine, bless somebody else. That's the reason why you get rich. You don't get rich for yourself. You get rich to actually change life.
Bro, that is deep, bro.
Yeah.
It's deep. It's deep, bro. Charlie, I'm sending positive energies to you, bro.
Appreciate you.
And then
Oh
yeah, but you're better as in the didn't come more. And I appreciate you joining me tonight to also shed light to the young kings who are also listening to us and also going to watch us, bro. Challenge Yamin Shaupi na on to unquandem the wakuma eda subia we biano on to su engusuna enyini Kwabnasa for
unya industry shows in the matters no nyemenya can be asema wa na can me here pa is a master real estate my friends saying eastern region me here a lot of money, a lot of investment, and I'm ready to work towards making my own money.
I'll definitely come through for you. You know that, right?
Yeah, because is a many men some Juman once and a Juman meeting this kind me bushes Gaka package going and yet for na I want to really work. Me shows some of the movements na Bobby. I'm just going to be in Semi and one bit my bomb with my investment and I'm best again.
Mate Kwabna, you didn't come on.
All right.
Me free stream this one, my friend, you didn't come on. Why?
All right.
Okay, bro. Well, Showboy, and when I treat come on, you Charlie. I'm sure the youngins that are watching, because sometimes people get it twisted that before behind the scenes, and I come on watch it's kind of crazy. One of the things that made me want to do podcasting was to keep it real with people, bring some of the backdoor conversation into mainstream. So sometimes when I talk about stuff, it's coming from a place of heavy insight. Because hardly would I even talk about some of the relationships that I have with other people that you might think that many of them will issue. And for sure, he has been like this for a long time. He didn't come on back then, he's been like this for a long time. I am glad to say, this our background information where Babe to just say he's more than what you think you know. He's more than what you see. And I mean, God bless him for joining us on the session tonight and sharing light on his journey. On a year assembly a backdoor conversation. You be me compress this issue and be I say kwaku ya busua na kwabena so ya busua we dey asem we kura dey nke ni say nke koduru sa level no I quite remember when he got off when he left the place or free good park so say me so me ko ho me na twetwe matwa hene ko ho enti me ko stage no so no now I think B strap ne was it B strap twetwe matwa hene time I full stage oh time I'm co stage no so now no Kim Promise right na Kim Promise ne di machi so I think I was not making Promise didn't come out and then I got on stage because I just wanted Kwaku Smoke to see that I'm around. You know, it's a street in it, they only say, I mean, representation, it was all represented. So I got on stage and I saw something amazing that night. The number of people that came there to support a generation of artists that young, like you would never, because me growing up, I've survived 3 generations. Unkase we mu ye nkofo betimi epulu sa numbers no. Say oh tena dem ahye artist lineup say oh nkofo we mu you will never consider some of these artists. But the people were singing their songs back to back and I'm like, what? Yo, this is CT you know, I was here this generation of artists. We really need to consider them, bro, because they are reaching. Hey, they are reaching some numbers. Be out to them now. You are doing say, and oh, we apart from we won't even feel it. Oh boy, doggy, unyenyame. Yeah, the background conversation you be between, but anyway, Abdul Manan is saying first time ever hearing this guy speaking, deep sense and from the heart. I love this conversation. Sleman Adanko, de mini no new kwabra, mini yebe kunsa, tokwasa ofa be nyezu. Confusion, or be your confusion. See, adier what as you, and so oben sano a confusion for. Oh, and easy. By Uncle Sway, and controversial one. I may BM and Sunny I wrap you up on the stream today. Very controversial. The name is Bimbo Adimoye Anamewa. You didn't hear say. Lady ne friend say, Mama mini dini ye. Asaka Bimbo Adimoye. That's the name. That's supposed to be a name. The Nigerian filmmaker. Bimbo Adimoye. Lady na, Moka is about 3 weeks to a month ago. She came out saying, say, Ghanaian TV station is a fan of content. I say Ghanaian TV station is a fan of content. Me what? Now, because like obe say ye boni ye omo yini video ni nyina waboka bebre e dey you know like Ghanaian TV stations have no sense of ibi cry say oh I mean ade na nya odia obi ade da YouTube no akofa o make coins kakra wo ho to even support it now de wakofa no abeyi ni free now wo the advert ashematon lady ni hiti here. Oh, hiti rough. Now, church and adwin. Maybe so what the video no? Etum. Bimbo Adimoye. Bimbo Adimoye. You have video into my I want to because or react the first one and the second one. Now the first one, Obia and Shedan Kahwa. Second one. And Honorable Sam George Bemu, Ebe can be, and I also saw a post from I think Kafu Danku, and so Bemu, Ebe can be. After was him. Don't even come to me. Say, mope permission to use my content. Don't even come. Nah, Who's that? Mekasa say we also. Mekasa say we say. Ghana how? The whole country is a crime scene. Country ni nyina no I say de salute. What was that? America. So we do crime scene how? Omne salute yellow no. I was here the fat country ni nyina ho. Because Bonia ekwo so ano. Bibia evidence. Bibia obesumbia evidence. Unim home alone, ye o me home alone. Jesus in tree. Movies o me ya train. Pa what Ghana has here. Omu ni right. TV stations ni right no. So you catch the wow yembe show. I had to say you sick to no. Bimbo de sa nanse ya na obabetum. Nanse ya na obabetum. There's a reason. There's a reason oh. And yes started show before I ever started the stream no. Studio anka say debate sa. Why is it that we can't develop content and show on our TV stations to ourselves? Why is it that? Now when him said the emergence and friends saying sir terrestrial TV no crowd I say again no sir TV station no transmitting from laptops no and no crowd I say no I say no crowd I change say bro there are TV stations that don't even have a studio. I'm telling you, there are TV stations that don't even have a studio. There are times that people will come to Hitmixer studio. I see, hey, I move TV wana. I think the last time my big brother was, I said, well, you know, I see a transmitter is on ABA-TV. Name po YouTube, YouTube crana, you know, me the crab come home. How many studios do we have here? How many different type of content do we say in creative? I'm telling you, there are TV stations here in Ghana. They call themselves fully established TV stations. Just scan any of your digital TVs and check the number of TV stations that will pop up. And ask yourself, say, how many original content do they have? Bro, unim say, hey, Omoko Pirate Bay, no ma download the latest movie. Latest movie, Abba. Obekona TV station be you. Bro, the production cost of that movie. Last time Avatar 2 was saying, I mean, we say TV be you know, say Jesus, and Kofu Ipan, Obi Chas idea we say cream. Now or the Sunday James Cameron and Crawford, oh America on. Try buying a bambi no be to Amaquan. Because I buy na memupa. Video and the production cost now over $400 million. Production cost too. Opening weekend at the box office. Na kwa brane akwa download do movie no. Ye the free on the TV station so sa the advertising. Yesu. Just had ye mu her intellectual property and financial time or bra for ASC OCU Drake no.
On your channel. That TV station in Ghana. I'm talking to you.
Me pai bo nyina say.
I didn't give you permission. I don't even want
the big TV stations. Michelle,
let's discuss on how we can do it. I don't want your money.
To watch answer no abo video. Enkonyane big record labels ni bi ma omo mfu. Ema omo nya say omo so ba behwe Ghana ha. Ene e catalog ayewo ha. Na kadakura Universal betia si Ghana, Universal Music betia si Ghana, and as Sony Music betia si Ghana. Now I'm gonna check it from gospel, Bera High Life ma. Sampling interpolation are so power without proper clearance. Ejuma we are here, you know. Intellectual property, you are dreaming because before you bring in the thing to life, it did not exist. So once you give it life, you are supposed to be somebody who eats from it. Mami use the word eat because it also udidi wo ho ye wo property wo na wo de aba. Inti also udidi wo ho a. Now when it comes to IP for even music, before I even jump onto TV and tell you why we are doing this to ourselves, say when it comes to music, so your original composition, do you know that it belongs to you for 70 years? After 70 years, no, our composition that we know, say no na you there for 70 years, no. So be a bahun BMA still now they need to consult your estate. That is if you are no more. And until na large cave from pon, chen be dimawu. Anywhere in this world, I will be adding in Saka Biano still. Only ho on tiase, but also call her kaboom. And in Nuano. Nani omo kano mo tiase. But I had a in fact copywriting yahweh. Inti kwabrane enya sika. Na de ya ye me hin wom kra sa de we sa ade we am be chirichirim de me hin wom ye. Do you know that the uplink cost for most of these terrestrial TV stations around about 100,000 Ghana cedis plus a month? Oh, 100,000. 1 billion asemo for uplink. Say, a bit to me, for people to receive the signal with their your friend say TV devices. Month be 100,000. So you had money to set up some small studio. You have money to be pushing the uplink, but you don't have money. Say, who be creating content at the atoso? I say opachers open so catch me say when you ska akoto car, but when you ska the better petrol. Now when you kwasia. When you ska koto car, but when you ska ntofu enwum. When you mean? No, I wish this lady would take on these TV stations and find on more can she's on shade ni na. Na nipa ba konfan nipa bi mfa nsu anyansa wo my way mu. Oso ye breu. Na me kra de susu. Unim se kro no nti no. Omo nko download do set ye wo Ghana series bebre e wo online. Say yolo ho. Ara na mo nko download yolo mo munyi wo mo yin so because o muni say farmhouse production de wo ha. Wo ya o beto achew. Enti obekwa akofo obi a. Ba se obi a oni Ghana ha. Na sabi wunyimi ya Ghana and Nigeria as entafo. Definitely the number of Nigerians living in Ghana uniwamodo. Definitely obi are connected to omo. I want the lady to come out and name the TV stations omo yes adian. Also my maintain tetuskoko kakra. Most of these terrestrial TV stations are being owned by pastors. Because commercially, most of these TV stations are not rewarding. Into a sorry stations, you know. Sorry, one-man church. No, a BATV. Into the only original content, on only preaching, Sundays, counseling na gibe also. Into free space no ma download omko YouTuber no ma download videos, music videos near the ade. Your starting street is watching Lawson TV. Mabomudi. In the booth. Omo born back to back. Me so many me catch almost say me what evidence or na me pilot. I'm going to take them all because laws in Oscar, laws in nim no pa me takum no magiska debi. Dr. Law enche me Crawford beto omon safrel in a more professional way. Magiska debi. Bro, so far go so the number of man hours we put into one production. Nipa na anye bio. TV stations are not more far there. Na baku bi nso another one almost baku nso Kumasi a. Baku nso Kumasi a no musu. One man me kura camera ni bi. One free artist. One bo beat. One nya hwie o. What time? Wa ko internet no so akọ tam. ena wo de akoto TV so ena wo bo me de me moka bibini o won bibini adwene ye no ne yenye ne moka no asa akwa akogina ba bi se akwa we pa wa mbo brow ha moye lucky see we live show nka me kan WMT no ma omo asa ba kwa akotena ba bi asa kan se nipa na mbo brankofo we won adwuma omo ye yo sa yo amobra mensuma de na wuwia ade a na nka mensuma tima enya bide mensakoma na wuwia saa o nyame nhyira broni mpasisi enti no da bia ya na ye no broni de broni trimo sum broni o yesi broni mpasisi enti no o se we create platform bi to say YouTuber me na wo kasa wo so yi wo hwem wo so ni Facebook o de for adwini creative bi na fa to ho na obi behwe a me mauska bibini na nke yes ade we a me kama me twe koma o ma hwe bibini koma hwe bibini trimo sum bibini ye ni paponi ni bomia ya app busani skado do de app streaming app na way Hi. Bibini e kromfo. Me na me catch you. Bibini e kromfo. Nank debut. Hey. Before I address the other side of the issue, me twitwa ni me dodo ani no. Na asa na tiase na ankasa. What will make you think that stealing somebody's content is not a crime? Taking somebody's content and showing it for public consumption is not a crime. What will make you think that way? Well, no, let's be honest. When him say lady no, the videos no, they told her within 24 hours. Utimi clock it, bear hundreds and thousands of you on friends YouTube. Oh, check her out. Bimbo Adimoye TV. Bro, she has 1 million subscribers. Her latest movie or the toho is a 2-hour-long video. 9 days ago, it's 5.7 million. That is how come she gets money to invest back into her production. And then wo kwabrane sofu ni bia TV no anase malam ni bia TV na ma no wan kan kire ne say ye be hia content o ko online no akotam we kromfo oni de ofatuo anadwo ekọ amanfo dem ekọji omusika na ekọji omajapade no mo ye pe we kromfo ewi balawo ewi balawo Ghana fonso ye de pa no se aye adwen se ye akase de mpe yan kase de mpe o bibini ndo no ho bibini hu ne se efri abrochire ba guy say yanka say de a fort wo ho enti saa de we awiawi a any foreign content on our TV station and start here no I can take you back to Acapulco Bay days. Acapulco Bay, Esmeralda, Rosalinda, Wando Siasmia. No. GTV. One. Hey, Brad, Jesus. Hey. National television. I did a tour the home. Omokran to me man nafty for students and create content for their TV. Oma carry Ghana sika. E di akwa talk content for free baby. E baby yachre. onyame hu ye mobo wate nyame hu ye mobo na entina mu se me gidi se un se ye be start show me ka che se ye nyina ye nsum nyame baako nyame no nkomo ye different nyame na e boy ye no o boy bi before no ene de obobro ni difference so enti yankasa no before judgment ni nyina nka be start no e wo se o ye papa so ye boni once aye bibini nkwade ye di ka bo 100 lashes and sakura you bet ma bo 100 ba be sa ko heaven so ati ase but I know your standard you bo 100 physical pow and san ya judge bra adey adwini wo ho echiye biem na mfa nkata so wo de ye ni straight here na adane weapon wo de be pra onua bi adwini nim national television o nanya GTV kuro ya na yi Captain Planet mi wa na Zingaro ayi production wo Ghana ha ya wo onu so e cartoon ni bi o Zingaro akwada wo ko hin hey I'm no aqua blue. I'm no aqua blue. Na Ghana there. Ampo. First na me Ghana ni say me jai. Ma resign. It's a bimbo adimo ye TV no. E na ba ku bi nso ka ho. Girl ba ku bi nso ka ho. Root. O ma wia o mienu nyina content. Me say the free baby ne buy you. And I'm not saying before you jump into it to judge, I'm not saying it is wrong. But when you have a creative industry that you want to grow, it is only wise that you invest in the creative industry. It is only wise. And the only form of investment, they say omuye bibia, obe support omo by buying from them. Enti senka Zingaro, uhu se owo Captain Planet no. And no one says Zingaro, ye concept with this storyline, we like it. Because anya Captain Planet na Ghana ni bi wom, Kwame. Captain Planet na senum se na Ghana ni wom. Wind, water, earth, Kwame ne tuntum na. Me so mo re Captain Planet a black man no mami. There are any Power Rangers. Power Rangers they Ghana ni betima ashim say. Ah. O say bimbo adimoye. I take talk say bibini. Bibini there. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. I know Dion. Not black man and all Power Rangers. No, not Chevest. There be our Chevest brown and an shirt in here green. Aye. Only you Kwame no. Mr. Here Kwame for the Kwame Spanky. Mr. Kwame the father too. So I'm just saying that imagine if says Captain Planet content if it was paid for, I do not know say GTV for mu year or mu tia and as omo ko free baby omo ko free bia. Say omo tia is kankwa dia, the money left the shores of Ghana into a foreign person's account. Meanwhile, that same amount of money could have been invested in a creative industry here, because we have people studying animation. I'm out for school, visual art, one art. The money could have started that here. But bibini karisika sa de koma broni o ska bebre. E de koma ni entertainment industry wo ho. ewie is as my presidency and sanko bobi siamra yenjimi ye oh bibini oh Mummy point na the idea. First, I tell the picture now or the powder in and in to man why. Yeah, my fish attack. Well, we say a brown swap, no, I saw live, no, the atom, no, yeah. The ABCBNC or found me because a brown so I didn't have brown so. Hey. Hey. What wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be? Hey. Would you grow dear? Me that's it. Nancy asem bia bro me so anado ya to am why. Grow dear no. Kakra. Bibi ni se da bi, ma me nkoto. Ti omoto Captain Planet. Yesu so no me kwa kire o. Saturdays 5 p.m. Omuyi we are, omuyi by the fireside we are, and you know local production. Grace Umabo and David Donto. No ma beka announce stories, no my enactment kakra. I mean, our cultural values were well pushed to us, even as kids, through some of this TV content. Jesus ano. Yengun says so ya so den we say nativity into the stories of Anansi kele na konhwe. We were pushed. They pushed it to us through. They enlightened us through this content. Omo point ya no makotam obi diaba no masa kotua ni pakroka. No mwi no masa yi dactyls aka ho. Sunday journey to the west. GTV asem na make before we mo beba no sa asem na wo se ete ase GTV ho a me nyi nko ba bi o mo ana me so mo kon me wi ara TV3 kura dem so mo kon wa ho ba bi am de o be fa TV3 GTV journey to the west. Unim say omu yi sa na me di be say 9 or 10 years. Me di 15 years still no omu da so yi journey to the west. Me di 15 years. Bad year. When was a shift wedding meduane no? Se fa che no. Hey, ready. My question is, omutua for sa content no? No problem. Okay. When you sure so omutua. Okay. It's stolen. It's stolen na e mo masem krasa aye west. But ni nyina no magi atom. Yenko animu. Same GTV wow. Night Rider. Hello, night. Obviously, I go find Michael Power by. I go on Guinness wia. Otimi hwiri free so. Guinness bottle back. No bottle back say wia. Guinness so as a car no man order. the power of visuals, we underestimate it as a group of people. And that is very worrying. And I'll tell you a short story about South Korea. When you say South, no, but Pacho, and here for that is the North. Thank you for clarification. So the North Korea, for them to establish power and dominance, they needed to create an idea of the Jin-un family as being divine. Say omo na nyame de omo aba. How were they able to communicate that? Through movies and videos. Bro, yenji bibi anton chen. The passage of knowledge from one generation to the other throughout history, you're documenting it in songs and in movies and as stories. So stories, near yenyuma fa home. Not the same enyum na a story na ye dia side ye movie. So the brand America to be a superpower we nyina ya adwene mu ye say ye hwe commando ni Rambo mu movie a otimire ne nsam ye no to AK47 na AK47 77 tafrache nipa ba unsa ba akokra betimi di ato no the tune grinti ye susu ani nyina nkoma Ghana ne America e bia award ye ombebuyo, but they say the niggas lost in Vietnam. They lost in Vietnam. But omo buy ne also mba be trap video bi a kire say omo say ho. They lost. Enti wa wuni ho no. Videos there ya the videos and movies ya the ya the pushing knowledge through ya the branded country ya the pushing knowledge through in your friends generations. Bro. Ya the brainwashing ni pa nyina sa aka ho. And I'm sad till date that we have national TV stations. We have the National Media Commission on sitting down to realize that whatever we stand for as a group of people needs to be kept by the stories that we pass on, by the videos that we put out. Into foreign content there, Ghana ha, me say has a crime scene. O correct your bias your Jerusalem. Ekodru baby ma. Hey, Jesus. Fire some to so. Hey yo. Unim say, sa telenovelas yema develop attitude we. Guess ni bi wo home bitima because on back wo mo hwe back bi a girl ne boy na sum ena later Murefi said the omo ma behave no ye ma start say omo so e behave bi same angle na ye guess na nam so. So you think it's a joke when you see these girls now dying for wig? Do you think what do you say for you nearby? It's what they see. And it has been defined as beauty standard to them. To them, that is the standard. Same meaning no Ghana hamebwa. Guess where the amount of those monies are heading towards? Sikabi free hakesi eko. Yensu say ni bio. You allow your TV station to portray to our kids and our youngins that this is beauty standard. And now, if money is leaving, you are wondering why people are spending on certain things. Bibi near Jimmy, 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 Bibi near Jimmy. You define your trauma. Ure finance uprising a buyer. About 4%, the blacks living in abroad wanted to do a black Barbie doll. Oh, guess what? Our very own Fuse ODG. They understand that this is what the kids see at a very young age. Yes, broniba ni 3 weeks to say. So to them, to the kid, that is the beauty standard. It was so 3 weeks drew certain length. That is where they feel that you are beautiful. And most of our girls, I mean, in all honesty, we got girls who look extremely good in their natural hair, short hair, short braids. Be but one tears here da. And it's not on you. Because broniba na ye toma ni free ni kwada abremu no. Asheni trimu se sa na tie. So you end up sending money and buying. Do you know the power of visual? You are buying products to validate so effect. For self-validation, it's not even validation for others. We are self-one like one. Bro, Nancy okay say a me short here a buy. Jesus Christ of Jesus. They na nwi buy second time to say upacho mu video no. Mu video no. Baku bi buy apart from kuku baja. Baku mi so buy, baku mi blue big pa. Rosalinda dey na top one. But Rosalinda dey nyom no, ne nyom no kra be hit here. I am Rosalinda and start salsa. And the salsa sa buy the asa buy you. A cultural imposition. They sell everything of theirs through their movies, their stories to you. You are going to start eating their food. You are going to start dressing like them. Cultural imposition. Your borders are so porous. Into be beer ne rem. Also the enkobe beer, so they don't give a fuck about your shit. So nobody is requesting for your stuff. Ti debiano, you run at a deficit. Balance of trade debia the car. Because the people in your land don't want what is in the land. They want something elsewhere. Mind you, we have excellent content and people are like, bro, taxi driver, fatuso. Waking up, waking up.
If you see, people are here. These are women here just to buy wig. They have been here since 6 a.m. or some of them even 5 a.m.
They are waiting.
And it's not even
not short. Bye.
It's not moving. Some people have already gone. I mean, it's crazy. The men are away.
Bread. I didn't need to mean it. Intimate. So maybe I give you up. I give you up. I don't know there. I give you up. Misogyny. Is that apostle bit to be crema where one savage? Where agony. And you're here. You nipa or sagny agony. Untimina hurry. Ha! But imagine Because back then, I mean, growing up, seeing a friend saying, I want black nana, my memory sisters, the bomuti. No, my bomuti say, come on. Ne shiny. Bro, life was so much easier. Life was so much easier. Me say we gene ebi buo ye ka kire wa bra. And I'm not here to shit on it. Like I'm not here to shit on it. Say oh na see. I'm not even doing that. I'm just looking at it from a commercial point, and I'm talking about the influence of visuals. Ya allow your TV stations call your BMA to her and to culture bia na ewrem. Culture bia India for be take center stage. Jesus of Jesus. Kunkumbaja. Lord have mercy. Kunkumbaja has a story in babe and dio. Nafi asa start TV. Hey! Ave Kunkumbaja drew baby on. People were calling into TV shows to advise telenovela characters. Hello. Yeah, na ka say free. Me ka say free Sokopin. Me dey ka abi dey ka me dey me suggest say ka abi eni say ofi Ranjit because ade na boy. Bibi ni ejimi. Your free TV station advice it. Unim say omo kra nyini. Omo ye show na kra omo nyini say bi says you. Oh, omo ba Ghana me ka hu bi ne ko. Omu krom okrom omu yada omu sao. Hey. Eye daini bedura. Thank you. Ken Kofi Inti the second. Or see Inspector Bediako. Very, very, very nice content. Taxi driver, Titi. Nyame fani krensi yi. Dada boat. Efiera. And this is us. These are our content. These content tell our story. But I don't blame TV stations, no. Me blame mo pisa. Blame on a scale of 1 to 10. Memo mo 4. Me blame you yen, including mo amo me see online. Me blame you. We've been programmed, and we use the word programmed because it's above us. It's above us. So we say it's above us. We've been conditioned to accept everything foreign and reject everything aye. And that is one of the effects of colonialization. Colonialization. I mean, kind of word colonialization. Colonial masters no adwuma no be na ano eden. Format no mo beto no na ano eden. On beto format for almost na no so be didi we ho saa. Format no mo to no kopi yentimi nsane. Yentimi. Format na omo toto yeso no. Bra yentimi. Bra jai. Because broni ni buy na osum ni nyame no be ka kire say ono ni nyame ne ye heavy ye de ne ye bosom. Yinti endog ye de na yenti ono ne de no. Me wan so that time na wo bompa ya onyame tiu. wo broni wo bon empire onya meti o yesu ye boy empire na yesu nya meti. So explain to me now. Explain to me. And maybe a 4 lines not two. Explain to me now. Say, ye kobobo a obia team bia bon paye me boa. Ba se team ba ku na wini. Me boa. Kwanya India for be bo mo paye no. Omo bia musum Buddha ti omo de. Omo de ifo na ekọ bia Spain for na ekobo. Spain for so abo akire Jesus ne hwan no omo abo akire na Jesus na say Holy Trinity mpa. Nti God the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. Nti omo so use sa channel no so na ekọ anameboa. But at the end of the day, obi abede ebe bia the results open. Why would you want to tell Bako say onu ninya menye? So they literally told us say omo nyame no na ye a senior house master. And now like when you senior the end the house master. And omo nyame no ye headmaster. And we head of department. And we bought into it too. So I want to show you a what is some sorry for enyum ni bida. Bro, how different is it from Catholic for enyum? Man, how different is it? But to Palma some sorry for and to omunyum sisi o because hey you be queen. They told us the very first day they landed. Omunyame na heavy. Ye nyame na ni nim no. Enye. And you say ampo. Momo de no or guy pa. Ye de no momu ye bonsam. Yanko pompe no kwafo what? Bibini akoto ame the statue atua ho ena wo fe statue ne na ase esre boniface afri ho yanko pompe no kwafo Imo yao. Na mekasa mekwa achira kosi one thing that Ochame said, and before we started this, yeah, he heated conversation crash studio has a cry studio I dike hiti wa gidi. Yeah, hiti was studio gidi. And I talked about epigenetics because I researched into it. Bro, may I explain this idea way? Actual small maybe I mean to mean details be, but you know that the human DNA is supposed to be like a manual. It's supposed to be also a storage device at the same time. So non extre obobre and non extre bibia and they say store the oye bia to be able to be passed on. However, you can actually pass on from you to your son or your daughter whatever you've been through, your experiences. So a typical example is twins. Mu DNA yepe. Bako etimi nyini edru bi abe 50 51 no awu. Bako nso timi nyini dru be 80. No no so afrim. And it's as a result of so many things, including your environment and whatever lifestyle that you're in. Meaning you can have the DNA, the same people with the same DNA. Near me womb chance also to withstand certain diseases, but because of the environment in tin on withstand it. Ebe weaken immune system, be say no nipa kronefim. Same DNA na no. Say uko into some form of trauma. Science person say epigenetics can make you transfer that same thing to offers bi. Enya offers impo baby. Into uba wono de ma se wo a we se wo ba se wo no. DNA na eye sa adwuma na. Bra. So I watched one scientific research documentary on epigenetics where de ekura baako eto into a place like a bowl. Na the cheese, one brand of cheese be bread ekura no. Odi a no ma shocking no. Odi cheese na no ma shocking no. To the extent say na on pay cheese ni bi. What is that type of cheese ni to a on pay? What any other type to ha obeko ho? Unim say say ekura no ewo ye. Ema ne baba ye no. What is that first cheese na ne mami edia no shocking no. What de to ha ekura ne nko ho. Ono say ekura ne so wo ye. Ema ono ne the third generation no still no mpesa cheese no. We were conditioned back then not to accept our own. And epigenetics has been able to transfer that information from our great-great-great-grandmothers and grandfathers through to us. Because it makes no sense. Say, obibe ko drama school or art school, and you know, babe drew a certain level or timi yet TV content or timi produce content. But still, our people don't want to consume our product. Make it make sense to me. If it is not epigenetics, then what is it? Bro, my dream one. Also, if it is not epigenetics, and etimiyama, ya transfers are, dislike for us, our staff. And the level of dislike for our product is amazing, bro. Because viewers or more is here. I think we have like 82 people on the YouTube. I'm checking Facebook. The number of people that are on Facebook and all that. Hey, me say, Opa, what? Ukra phones is here, because Ghana near a cable. Ghana near a cable. What do you want your phone? No, Ghana need a cable, no charger, no charging port. No. Oh, je charge your phone, bra. Onje. Onje. Ya dislike and near massa to the extent say our. So what is the purpose of, bro? I'm asking you, purpose of NAFTI, money, friends, other institutions of arts and culture, arts and yeah. Oh Jesus, what is the purpose? Because they say ukosuya, a friend is saying acting, school of art, performing arts near what they go on uko suya o de yede if you go like uko acquire knowledge in performing art say o de be yede. So we are churning out graduates who are supposed to be feeding content onto TV station and making a living out of it, but TV stations I've cut it short and they are pushing foreign content here. So there's the cycle of revenue. It is not coming back to us. It's leaking. And we still want to grow. No, but whether you are stealing or paying for it, because I know some that paid. Adum TV, and I will not miss words. I know Adum TV paid for Kunkum Badger's content. Most of them pay. A TV station back and saying Max TV. It's known for telenovelas. Max TV is known for telenovelas. They pay huge sums of money to, number one, to get the content, and two, to dab the content into tree. Meaning brana or yes I or yes I have dabbing. And two, oh Lord. So if you fancy content in tree, why don't you produce some? If you fancy content in your local language, why don't you produce some here? Because I didn't want in Spanish, any Mexican, any why didn't you even put it that way? Why do you want? Lord, Nyankopon bra, ochna bra, Nyankopon bra, ochna, so bra, but finish here now, and you'll be uncle baby. Maybe a phone line is not to call. My bread. We are meeting TV 0546 362359. The Mbe Mubi Amonye. The Empress Muyamubia, Muhobetomo, Mube okay, Monye. WhatsApp, any maybe atom. WhatsApp call, whatever you want to do. My bread. The Empress Muyamubia. Monye. Ha! Edion. I have a text here say, DJ Slim, will you agree if I say man pick a call in I can tell you know. Okay. Hello, Chairman.
Boss Alpha.
Maybe I've given up. I've given up. What's your name, bro?
Charlie. Bro, my name is William.
Where you call from?
Oh, I be Accra.
You dey Accra, Vim. Charlie, make I hear you.
Okay. So the program you do, it be good. It be very educative. I like how everything they go, but I get some small opinion me too. Like drop. I won't share. So say if you will benefit me.
Drop, bro. Feel free.
Okay. So it be if you say then when a man they talk about like how we were basically like how we've been brainwashed into not liking our own product and all of that. Okay. So the thing is say I started watch from the part then they talk about like the religion aspect. You know, say like we were brainwashed into not believing in like one culture or one belief, but in terms of Christianity, that be one thing. And like I know, some more Ghanaians they get wrong. In terms of Christianity they Africa longest before even colonization. Because if you read the history of the disciples, more of them even preach for Africa. That be Egypt, then Ethiopia. The oldest Bible currently right now, even up to date, be the Ethiopian Christian Bible. It means Christianity already did Africa, but within Africa, it be like they get one our own, one our own gods and things with the worship. Just say that at that particular time, then they know like Christianity did only specific part, which is like the Egypt, then the Ethiopia, as I mentioned earlier on. If the Europeans way they come spread down to the rest of us. But that would mean say them brainwash we into believing say and I say that's what I don't want to.
Okay.
We're in the aspect of like one our own products, how they like one our own products and things. I think that thing all they bounce back to like the time when I started opening. They talk about like civilization. The time civilization come, I know civilization start for Africa for Egypt. By the time it come, then we know they produce more things. Almost everything we can know of, like in terms of agriculture, in terms of food and things. We can't see and say the Europeans them are own good. Because imagine the time where when our colonizers come Africa, almost everything besides the slavery and things they go on, almost everything they go do. You might see, I don't know what building anybody go mention in Ghana or any part of Africa where it was built by Africans that still exist. Almost all the ancient buildings we get for Africa right now were basically buildings we want to colonizers build. So at that time, almost everything those people they do give not them good. Besides, I know say the slavery aspect be bad, but besides the slavery aspect, the things that they produce give me, those were the same things they were making. I don't know if what are they talking it makes sense. If they would build houses or if they would build castles, those were the same places they were living. So they were making it like high quality. So then things all come enter with. So imagine say they build castle will be high quality. Then the average slave or maybe the average person for the country inside they live in some hut. So all those people will say, this white people, it be like everything that they do, it be quality. Everything that they do, it be quality. But no. Like I say, and quality ne sa me man on. It is some money they be right like till now we believe say whatever they do is best. Whatever they do is the best. So yeah, that's what are they think. In terms of religion, there, I know say plenty people they talk say colonization brought religion to like Africa, Ghana, and all of that. That it be lie. Religion, Christianity, they Africa longest. They Egypt, then Ethiopia before even Europeans come Africa. But the thing is, say by that time, then it really this that time that it they only specific parts of Africa. It not spread across the whole of Africa. Where in terms of like production and things to it is say as and count the things that they do were the same things they were also consuming and then processing for themselves. So I know the things that go do something for somebody else, then I know go do one better. Meanwhile, they can't do the same for myself to give up. So all those buildings, all those like the infrastructures they were building in Africa were in good shape because they were also using it. Then they do all those things in good quality because they were also using that is why we still get even some of them till now. I don't really know, but there might be certain things in Ghana that were built by our leaders back then in terms of even the dam and things. But I believe say because that at the time the white people come, the things that they do all be quality. We enter one ahead inside.
Okay.
We enter one ahead inside even till now. I don't know, be like they believe say what you go do, good. At this point, I believe the only thing we go feel help we make we come out from that brain that mindset. Be make we just educate one ourselves. We for one I did like this as in like you people where they do the media like you the leaders in terms of the youth leaders and things. You people for educate more people about the things people they do for Africa. Because I be a Accra boy, but honestly, be Ghana they crazy. But where are they right now? Plenty things they do, but I cast my mind back to the time I did Ghana. They just say no, Ghana TV they make things, but they like they like that. They like the things they do. They like the things we do. So I would talk say make people where you get like exposure to them like the youth. Make people start to educate more people about say no. You go China, you go see plenty things. You go see plenty things with Chinese people do, but it not be everything will be quality. But still, then they use them. Then I know say people they make cars, people they make software, people they create websites, but companies know they patronize. The average person to know if everybody is up or for China or for Thailand or for products. But meanwhile, those products we define the same thing for Ghana. So are the things that make you just study, educate one about.
Okay, bro. I'll engage you on another conversation, but as when our time be limited today, I'll engage you. But I want you to understand that there were different forms of buildings before the arrival of the Europeans because yes, the shrines, the houses that people were living in, now then we know they hide for cave inside or something. We know be them with them can't give, but there were houses. Then there was the technology to build shelter for us. Well, we made shelter for ourselves based on our climate condition, and it was helpful because of the part of the world that we find ourselves in. We're using materials that were conducive for us, and it helped a lot. But now in this day and age, there are also new materials that have been in the system and even are under scrutiny for even influencing certain or perpetuating certain diseases in our communities and all that. I'll engage you on a larger conversation on that some other time. But thank you for joining us today on the stream.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Well, phone lines are still active. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're trying to say something. So sorry. I'm sure he was trying to say something, but it just went off. Phone lines are still active. Mefad Bahakumi Enubi, and then we wrap up on the stream today. I mean, pre-colonial architecture, Ghana, I mean, using the mud and the touch, bro. One means what that Takwame Demuda means Obi Asia what that Takwame Demuda. What the Muda? What the Muda? Nana Jojo. The Omodia in the film mad and at the channel. Bra. Opa my Riamos a day. Ha! Opa Maria Mose day. But a come out for Friday be dinner that for.
Open the
Director.
Good evening.
Evening, Chairman.
Na pomo.
Bibi aboko patron so.
Na go pardon.
Na patron froze.
Me the Frankie Pounds.
Frankie Kasame ho, meet you.
Me Kasafi soko busy.
Oh,
wow, precious.
Oh, soccer buying. Soccer busy.
In the house, yo.
Kumasi for our streaming, so you go.
Open the kitchen.
Kasa.
Me that error no kano. Error na so ana me free by early 90s bano.
Yeah.
And these are cartoons are kind no one na. Seven that hour. What they may do a church pa, but them say in person I mean meet you. But some your money be content ni be. Our advertisements are kind of cartoons no. And go for na that ya che. Me JW ni on before me JW ni pa also mo read the books. Your book boy if nature had it first. Obetuma Google mama. Obo the lives of blacks are more first playing name when the normal kese be before here unko for na tima kataso chef omo ma de MP nti amaya adwan say be before the initiate broni kwa na bitima aboy ano de broni betire sin na me no kan ya na egum sane ade wabo betima nante abonten ma ade ahye.
Oh, bro.
Bibi antono. So, nti asana o kan de pushing hard abeko youth ni yiti o de see edi wachi ache woni andi de ye di wachi ache mo da mon kan ko no e den a titifo ni be film ye ni be ba be rule nti e den a je be pass on about the little ones na koso koso eduma no so
aso bra aso me dem abema bukra ne medwene wo bia na mabema bu medwene wo bia na mabema
intina na wando bopa da on no ma feel ni
ebro no so duru o are maze matena se duru bia na abro no so ntie no anu de ma mfa pada ntram nim nam de me kom ba bia no anu
straight
no anu bro me that's the blue so okay me fa last call na afi ya wrap up stream ne so anu edin oye den I don't know den awa bambebu me dem abumabu. Hello
fa
no fa
Ofa me and I'm meeting, but I think say I came to catch up from the part of Brand Corn religion they are come Where I sit and where I stand, me body. But Coma for should know say specific so-called Christian religions be to say Orthodox one need to say ABM Roman Anglican yaden. Unbeknownst to us, your research here means me meditation, but you know that some of the practices in there maybe a room for a culture and normally Christianity by normally shame because homophobic cultural practice or the so-called religious practicing and a gay baby because now cophobia or cry high position in spirithood necessary religion or more court mema no more that trauma so the trauma so file bar say na obeyen then mema ne fa end up not taking a ma na empress na ba be fa na abeye di my mema one example cause brown ko na say no nim de no ka queen ewuye once no more to say enyom che bo bi ni ade intenu so Christianity religion e your culture but omo de ashema me adwen say omo ye na ye bi de ye okay e Christianity ye into Christianity when your discernment na wan fa additional science anka ho a obeto culture atwene no wan kofa de ye obi culture e bi so a so wa krabo aye bibi odi ebe nde be ye bibi no wan kofa obi de now they are your main practice na fe de bibi how na wonim say bia wabusuan krabo abi no akoya now and na wo ya akwanche wu yese but because you be culture and no they are share a religious practice any aton ni nyama yes one package depending on denomination now fallen but you must know God for yourself na pe wo ba bia free no culture wo de asum ni sa because at sada na ka wi access ka fo ni nyemu mu bia anye typical Christians enso omu yeyi omu nyeska enso Africa e bom pae pa nti agenda ne de ofasa de o kaneso ye mu bi de ti anye ye be farm ye benya mu bi se ofafo nti enya discernment na na say abrenti e jai kasa
eno no
o yan ya wo kasa be be se wa bodam o babo but
e bende
ko ma o de steady she obi kase or ye Christian or flourish here. Open your mind, you get to know that they are in touch with their cultural roots. Penny be will feel be about quite sorry them about cry. Oben why and your maybe. As the ends mean can see pay their person about her denominations and be recognized say or near your hints here the true na could say sorry them. Send can no sway.
And also
no, who say yes, you'll be a Christian, you will come and no dear. Ubekomu ye no na panyin bi wo fie o make sure say ne o ma bi be fall in place mo omonto o mo culture ne ba bi o mo fi ntwe na e ha ye amount for culture o mo de a share religion wa ya to ama ye say general Christianity na ye akofa ne ato ye de atwene
Ensemo
friends eduma topic now attack no the whole problem wo krom ha
problem ko go smoke
amount for no benya
ko go smoke ni we say problem
problem say you who say they said they can amount for follow him say okay common sense and rationality am so a god of rationality bible cry recognize the culture so yeah na minim style o mo maka ne kan no
me that's more fast me that's more fast nyame shira me more fast na aba no abe na ka me wrap up but there's another caller trying to get through.
Recognize the culture.
Hello.
Hello.
Chairman.
Yeah, boss.
Bibi aboko.
Adumo akwa.
But you ever say na
hina wo. Be from Denmark.
Oh, Denmark. Okay. What's up with you?
Okay. Gadi beka asembi say na Kristo sumo Africa dadane we na mbisa me share margin kitwe bi wo.
Okay, feel free.
We dey check right. O say o kasa me margin chen say roots no Kristo sumo roots no ne nyame origin ne nya nye say bia Africa na wo no na wo say a root and a branch. So I say idea Christosoma yen ho say o senwiem o oni nine. So Christosoma so o nine any Israel ya. What I say? Inti mush muhwem so a. Na say fi baby na say ba baby. And ba no saying na ask akwa say omo de no omo sika ne akudie ne nyama no omo religion na ase afa wi ase me hu say no coincidence so as nti no to do ho in Africa we say ye ma ye ni platform na ye dwe ho ye
okay
na yes so say say culture no influence ye dey too much say religion kwa na dey be kwa ya twem ye na ma ye so ye culture no embre mu bi we see in this card but no man see and sa kwa na fi say na uka no am for the week echi ni nyama asefim
anode
ntra on sa gini
miss agene bra miss agene kan na da
mi so mi kakra mi ko kan
me da se menua okay it has p it has Denmark for it has you wrap up now me wrap up with a letter from King Leopold II of Belgium to colonial missionaries written in 1883. So if you do me the favor and then put the letter on it, just search for it. King Leopold letter to the. So it's our letter in the letter from King Leopold II of Belgium to colonial missionaries in 1883. Mekanka kakra bi pe na afi ye nyina ya dwendwen ho abra ye kodai no ahwese be ya na enyi asemba de entia ye hu ye de se ye no ne fiti ase na me de be ma we. So, Reverend Fathers and dear compatriots, the task that is given to fulfill is very delicate and requires much tact. You go certainly to evangelize, but your evangelization must inspire above all Belgium interest. Your principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach the niggers to know God. This they already know. They speak and submit to a Mungu, one in Zambi and one in Zamkumba. And what else I don't know. They know that to kill, to sleep with someone else's wife, to lie, and to insult is bad. They already know. Have courage to admit it. You are not going to teach them that. You are not going to teach them what they already know. Your essential role is to facilitate the task of administrators and industrials, which means you will go to interpret the gospel in the way it will be the best to protect your interest in that part of the world. For these things, you have to keep watch on disinteresting our savages from the richness that is plenty in their underground. To avoid that, they get interested in it and make you murderous in competition and dream one day to overthrow you. Your knowledge of the gospel will allow you to find text ordering and encouraging your followers to love poverty, like happier are the poor because they will inherit in the heaven. It is very difficult for the rich to enter the kingdom of God. You have to detach from them and make them disrespect everything which gives courage to affront us. I make reference of the mystic system and their war fetish, warfare protection, which they pretend not to want to abandon, and you must do everything in your power to make it disappear. Your actions will be directed essentially to the younger ones, for they won't revolt when the recommendation of the priest is contradictory to their parents' teachings. The children have to learn to obey what the missionary recommends. Who is the father of their soul? You must singularly insist on their total submission and obedience, avoiding developing the spirit in the schools. Teach students to read and not to reason. Hey. Yeah, I'm going kind of na very my bread. Why? Because the can and soon be soon let an econage. You know, have your better boy, be bone, mubu, beaten into submission. A dorsal until the mon kind of can. Why? Me the bye bye, Ubia Koda, my bread. So, Yampon. For the chat not to any da